Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, we are going to be doing another tier list. I think I have an obsession with making these at this point. I mean, y'all seem to enjoy it, so we're just going to keep going with it, I guess. But today, we are going to be doing Genshin Impact. We are going to be rating all of the male characters as Omegaverse roles, except for a few select characters that look a little bit too young, in my opinion. But honestly, if you need an explanation of what the Omegaverse is, I don't know if I'm going to give that to you. All I know is that it involves mpreg. If you want to know more, maybe search it up yourself. I'm assuming that you know about it if you clicked on this video, okay? And before we jump into today's tier list video, I would love to tell you about Loot Bar. Loot Bar is a top-up service for Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and many, many other popular games. And it features some crazy sales, including the limited time bundle, which is only available for 1 week after a major update. I actually bought one myself. It's very easy to do. You just punch in your UID, your server, and it's delivered to you pretty much instantly. If you're a new user, you receive 10% off coupons, and if you are a returning user, you get 5 plus 3% off combo coupons. Loot Bar is very, very trusted on the Trustpilot website, and it's trusted by me because I've used it many times. I know other creators as well that use it, such as DuckTV, Doro44. A lot of my Twitch community is using it. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, make sure to check out my link in the description to get major discounts and save when topping up for Genshin Impact 6.2 and in the future. And now let's move on to the video. So I've made a few changes since the Honkai Star Rail one. Somebody mentioned that I didn't have Enigma on my list. And I'm gonna be so real with you, I didn't know what that was. So I had to search that one up. And if you don't know what that is, maybe search that up yourself too. So today we have 14 different categories. We have Enigma, which I will give you a brief description of what that is. Basically, it's like the best one. It's like the best one. I don't know. Apparently, according to the description, they're able to get alphas mpregged. Okay, I don't know. Okay, you can correct me if I'm wrong. That is the knowledge that I am going off of. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, I have the too young looking to rate, in my opinion, tier. And I do have some already picked out that are going to go in there because honestly, there's a lot of the characters in Genshin are pretty young looking. Our first one is, of course, the Traveler. Aether. He's either beta or he's either Omega for sure. Or you know what? He could be an Enigma. I don't know. I could be simple and be like, he's a caring beta, you know, like he's a caring beta, but like, that's so boring. That's so boring. You know what? I'm gonna be really weird and I am gonna put him in Enigma. I'm actually lying about that. I'm not doing that. I am gonna be boring and I am gonna put him in caring beta. Or you know what? He could go in needy beta. I don't know why, actually. You know what? Aether kind of gives me those needy vibes. I don't know why. He just does. He's just so needy. He can't do anything himself. We have to pull for all these different characters. He needs all these dommy daddies to take care of him. All right, moving on, we got Kaya, and Kaya kind of gives Omega to me. Or he could be flirty beta. I'm going to put Kaya in Stoic Omega. You know what I need to do? I need to search up what Stoic actually means. Okay, I searched it up, and apparently it means you don't really show emotion or feelings very well. Does that seem like Kaya? It kind of does. I feel like he's kind of mysterious. You know what? No, I think it works. I think he's Stoic Omega. I can see that. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. You see these 8 characters down here? Too young looking. I don't feel comfortable rating these characters. They just give too young. That is like a third of the 4 stars in this game. A third of the more boyish looking characters in this game, but you know what? It's fine. Now we have Gaming, and Gaming to me, I don't know why, but the very first thing that I thought of was Protective Beta for some reason. I don't know why. Or Caring Beta. Nah, actually, you know what? He's Caring. I don't know why, but I kind of default to Caring Beta. It's giving vanilla. Caring Beta to me just gives vanilla. I don't know why. It really does. All right, now we have Goro, and honestly, Goro to me is an Enigma because I don't know what he is. I honestly see him as so many different things. Like, he's a war general, okay? He's a war general, but I feel like he's a little goofy goober. He is top dog Goro.
Top dog Goro.
That's kind of giving alpha, soft alpha, because he's soft, because he's a dog and he has fur and he's soft and he has soft ears. That's my reasoning. Don't come for me. Moving on. We have Sethos. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I don't feel like I know enough about Sethos to actually rate him accurately, like at all. I think I've interacted with this character like maybe once. Maybe he's independent Omega. Is that right? Someone's gonna have to write that one for me because I don't know anything about Sethos. Aoife kind of gives me, he's a bro, right? He kind of gives me alpha. He's definitely not Dom. I don't see Dom for him. Wait, no, you know what? He's a sub alpha. He's a sub alpha. He's a sub alpha. I kind of see that for him. Do you guys see that? I don't know. All right, we got Aurorin. Honestly, I kind of see Stoic Omega for him as well. But I don't know enough about him in the story. Y'all are gonna have to fix my ratings in the comments. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna do Stoic. I'm gonna do Stoic, okay? I'm gonna do that. That's the T, okay? That's where Aurorin's going. That's where we're gonna leave him. Next favorite character. Oh my goodness, I love this character, Kaveh. I love him. Too bad he is literally D tier. Just saying. Honestly, two things could fit him. I think one is fitting him more than the other, but the very first one that I thought, which fits him more, is aggressive Omega. Like, he gives snappy. He's sassy. He's giving aggressive Omega. He's aggressive, okay? He's a drama queen, all right? It's giving aggressive Omega. It was either that or pathetic alpha, but I don't know. Pathetic alpha? I don't think so. So we're going with aggressive Omega. All right, and then my other favorite character, Toma, is 1000% a flirty beta. I lied. I think he's protective beta, actually. Do y'all remember how he was like protecting us and Inazuma against Raiden Shogun when she was going wild? He's so protective, girl. He's like, he's the definition of protective, okay? He's literally a shielder. He's protective beta, for sure. And now we have Haizo. He's flirty beta. Flirty beta for Haizo, absolutely. And you know what? Just because I absolutely hate D-Luke's face. I'm so sorry. I absolutely hate D-Luke's face. They need to fix it. Don't come for me, okay? That's just my opinion. I honestly want to put him in pathetic alpha, but I don't think that is what he is. He is honestly giving Dom alpha. Or am I wrong for that? I don't know. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. That's just how I feel. And now we have Zhongli.
Osmanthus 1.
And you know what? Almost want to put him in Omega because who doesn't want to Empreg a dragon man? Okay, I'm just saying. He would definitely be independent Omega, but I don't think I can put him there. I'm gonna put him in Enigma. He's a god, okay? He's literally a god. He's an Archon. He's an Enigma. He can Empreg the alphas. I think he's strong enough to do that. I think that's correct. Do you guys agree with me that Zhongli is an Enigma? Because that's kind of how I see it. And now we have Tartaglia. Honestly, pathetic alpha. He really gives pathetic alpha to me. Like, truly. And you know what? Zhongli being an Enigma and being able to Empreg the alphas and the ship is Tartaglia and Zhongli together. I don't know. That might just be peak. I might have just created something. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. We got Venti. And I was like, honestly, I'm sorry, but Venti is giving sub Omega. Albedo is like my Pookie, okay? Albedo is just so innocent and I love him. Truly my favorite character in the entire game, I could say. If I had to rate Albedo anything at all, he kind of does give independent Omega or Stoic. Stoic because he doesn't really show his emotions a lot. He's very like flat-faced. Honestly, he really does give Stoic Omega, and that means we have 3 Stoic Omegas. I guess I'm just gonna leave him there. All right, moving on. We have Alhaitham, and Alhaitham's gonna be a really hard one to rate. I'm gonna be so real. I don't know, he's kind of giving Dom Alpha. Alhaitham Dom Alpha. I think I am gonna put him there. Yeah, I'm gonna put Alhaitham and Dom Alpha, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people out there that are like, actually, I don't think so. But you know what? That's fine. Everybody has different opinions. All right, now we got, who is that again? Why am I forgetting everybody's names? Ayato. All right, Ayato he's sub alpha. Yes, he is sub alpha. Don't know if I 100% agree with that, but that's where he's gonna go. All right, and now we have Kazuha, and apparently this person said that I didn't put Kazuha in the alpha tier, which I don't know how that could be because I've never made this video before until now. So you know what? I'm actually just gonna go ahead and put him in the alpha tier.
Are you happy?
Look at that. I put him in the alpha tier. He's a soft alpha. And you know what? I don't even think that's too far off. Like I mean, I don't know. I could see that for him. Anyways, moving on. We have Wanderer, Scaramucci, aggressive Omega 1000%, Absolutely. That's a demon twink. Aggressive Omega, demon twink. All right, and now we have Zhao. He's kind of giving protective beta. I'm like remembering this one cutscene all the way back when like Zhao was like holding on to the traveler like in the air when we were fighting at like Ning Wang's floating temple thingy, whatever the hell it was. I don't even remember what it's called. Protective beta. There's reasons, okay? There's reasons that I put him there, like actual real reasons, unlike the rest of these people. And now we have Tignari, and Tignari is, I don't know. Nothing. I don't know, carrying beta, I guess. He doesn't really give me anything. I mean, I kind of see that for him. I do think that is the correct choice. Kinich, he could be independent Omega, stoic Omega, or sub alpha. There's too many options. I guess I'm gonna play him an independent Omega. That one probably is not correct. So if you want to correct me, leave it in the comments because I don't think that's correct. But I'm just gonna put him there. I'm just gonna put him there. I hope you're okay with that. All right, now we have Itto. Everything in my brain wants to put Itto in Omega because that man's getting empregged. That's all I'm gonna say. Itto empreg, Itto empreg. Do I think that that is actually correct based on his character? No. Itto is a himbo. And the first thing that I thought of that actually fits him is definitely Pathetic Alpha. Like, for sure. Now we have Nouvelet, and that's an... I don't know what that is, actually. Again, I haven't really interacted with him in the story, but I think I've used him enough in gameplay to kind of place him correctly. And I feel like, keep in mind, a lot of these characters probably have multiple places that they could be placed, depending on like how the individual feels about them. Nouvelet is kind of giving 1000% he's Omega. He has to be. I'm gonna be honest. I think he's independent Omega. I do. And you know what? I'm actually gonna move. I'm gonna move Sethos down to sub Omega. Do I know why? No, I just feel like there's too many independent Omegas. So yeah, I gotta even it out here. Okay, and now we have Risley. Risley, that's Dom Daddy Alpha. Yeah, I think I could put him there. Yeah. Okay, now we have Flins, and Flins is a very attractive man. Very pretty. I don't think he's an alpha. I think he's stoic Omega. He has a very impregnable design. There's a lot of stoic Omegas, but I kind of see it for all four of them. You can tell me I'm wrong. I'll take the criticism. Okay, I'll take the criticism because again, I have not done Fontaine's story. I have not done Natlan's story. I have not done Not Cry's story. And you know what? Maybe I should have. But you know what? I think it's actually quite interesting to see how accurately I place them based off of my limited knowledge that I have. Okay. Anyways. Okay, Sino, he's kind of giving beta, I guess. No, you know what? He's giving aggressive Omega. Why is there so many Omegas? There's actually no betas. I literally said at the beginning of this video that we would have a lot of betas, but like we have the least of betas. All right, now we have Linny, and girl, Linny is not an alpha. There's no possible way that Linny is an alpha. Girl, do you see his outfit? That is not an alpha, like just based off of that alone. His design alone is giving Omega. He's a sub Omega. I mean, I don't know. Okay, wait a second. I'm calculating. Would it be crazy if I put Linny in Dom Alpha? Even though I just said his outfit doesn't give alpha? He's a magician. I don't know. He could pull anything out of his hat. I don't know. I'm just saying. He's a magician, okay? And he's able to use his magician ways to make us all believe that he is a Dom Alpha. The end. Close the books. That's all I gotta say. All right, moving on. We got Baiju, and you know what? Baiju is, I don't know. He gives them, his design gives Omega. Maybe he's a protective beta. No. He's an independent Omega. I don't know. I kind of see that for him. Independent Omega. Do you guys see that? And I think that's it. That went a lot faster than I thought it would. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all the male characters, guys. Unless I missed one. I don't know. I'm scanning. I don't see it. I don't see any. All right, well, that's the tier list. I think it's a little bit cursed. I think it might be slightly cursed. Also, probably like 50% right, 50% wrong. Y'all are gonna have to correct me. I don't know. I find it very interesting to see your opinions, but also be respectful about them because if you're not, well, I might just like explode. Just saying. No, you know what? I don't give a f. Do whatever you want. Say whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I'll read it. Yeah. All right. But I think that is the tier. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll probably be back like with another one, another tier list sometime, maybe, possibly. Maybe I'll do one for Marvel Rivals. You know what? At this point, let me just do an Omegaverse tier for everything. And you know what? I don't think you guys know, but I actually was labeled as a needy beta. Now, can you tell me if that's correct? Because I feel like that's rude as hell. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope to catch you in the next video. And if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like and subscribed. I also stream on Twitch as well. And I have an Instagram, a TikTok, I have Twitter as well. So yeah, if you want to follow all those socials, I have them all linked in the description below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Bye-bye, everybody.